but Brother Reven is really the governor of the Blacknificent Mile. I want to talk a little bit about black business. See, I believe that black business is the answer to black unemployment. It doesn't make sense that we would be out of work with all this work to rebuild 79th Street and every other street in black America. I believe that the contract to rebuild black America is our reparations. How many people know that somebody is going to rebuild this whether we do it or not? If you're a developer, and I've been in real estate the last 25 years, I've bought and sold over 1,000 properties. And the golden rule of real estate is to do what? To buy low and do what? Sell high. And so when you look at the only areas remaining that are still low enough where somebody can swoop in and buy those properties, pennies on the dollar, is the areas that we're running from. See, the people who are looking and targeting our communities, they're not worried about crime. They're not worried about the violence. While we're running from the violence, they're running to it to pick up the fire sale that's happening in black America.
That's right.
And so it's my goal, it's my prayer that through the organization that I co-founded roughly about 15 years ago, the New Life Movement, BOP Project 5000, that we can create an economic engine that will economically and politically empower our community using home ownership and small business development. Our goal is to insulate that movement with a political arm that we call Black Coffee Political Alliance that gives us the power to demand the political justice that we need in order to move that wand in the favor of our objectives. And so we have a vision to create 5,000 new homeowners and investors. And in order to do that, and people say, well, why home ownership? Well, for one, it's home ownership that funds property taxes, or that comes from the funding of, or property taxes that come from home ownership is what funds our education. It's what gives us the ability to have performing schools and to have parks and the things that we all collectively enjoy. And so when you look at a community that's dilapidated, you also see underperforming schools. And so that one thing, home ownership and small business development, the ability to take over the retail infrastructure of our community, those are the golden nuggets that's going to give us the power to build a better world for the next generation. And so with that, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I feel so inspired to be in the breath of the late, great Dr. Webb Evans, Mr. Bob Black himself, and we just want you guys to enjoy the work we put in, but we got a whole lot of more work to do. Thank you.
Give a hand. Now, the man that I'm about to introduce has tried to fill, not tried, but done the best he can, has done a great job of filling Dr. Webb Evans' shoes in terms of, can't fill them, but this brother has done a great job of leadership, Mr. Raheem. And he is now the president of the UAPA, which Dr. Webb Evans found. But they're now called the Black United American Progress Association. So we've changed the energy, but one of the brothers that knew Webb, his birthday is around the same Webb, so it was fitting that him being under his leadership to come to you on why we're here today, and this great brother who Dr. Webb Evans, who I feel that a lot of people should be here, that you have to honor your ancestors and your elders in order to be successful. So if you ain't buying black and ain't loving Webb Evans, you ain't black and you ain't buying black. So we should be out here in numbers representing this brother, Dr. Webb Evans. If you're doing anything this month without talking about Webb Evans, we got to question your loyalty to your ancestors and your people. I said it, and I approve this message. Without further ado, my friend, my brother, that continue to struggle, self-sufficient, independent, is great on 79th because he's been on the east side on Yates Street, he's been on 79th in Halston, and he's down on 79th Upper Paulina. This brother Hamilton, he's been up and down and nine, all nine. So I'd like to bring my brother, Mr. Raheem, that carrying the torch for Dr. Webb Evans. Give him a great respectful hand.
Black Power.
Black Power.
All right.
On the 9.
On the 9. It's just the power to defend, the power to define, the power to develop, and the power to defend that which is in the best interest of black people. That phrase was coined by none other than Huey P. Newton, founder of the Black Panther Party. I am Brother Minister Raheem Kassed Aten, President of the United Black American Progress Association, as well as Dr. Webb Evans Community Development Corporation. I'm also the president of the Temple of Mercy Association, which is an all-inclusive black conscious righteous movement. It's been around for over 26 years, but we meet upstairs every Sunday at 12. I'm here today supporting Brother Beaver Fellows and all the others who worked hard with State Rep LaShawn Ford to make this month National Black Business Month in honor of Dr. Webb Evans. Right.